And hello, boys and girls and families. Don't worry, I haven't moved up north and my house is not that cold. I'll just explain this in a minute. So we're going to talk about measurement this week. And I thought today we would talk about temperature, so that's why I'm wearing this. But we'll get to that in a minute. So yesterday, and some of you did this, which is just awesome. Your assignment was to go around your house, inside, outside, find some things that measure things, okay? So I've gone around my workshop and my kitchen, and I have found some things that measure, okay? I always wear this. This is a watch. It'll measures the time for me. It has alarms on it, so it gives me reminders. I can measure how fast or slow I do something. It can do some good things. This is just a basic watch. Also from the kitchen, there's a measuring cup, okay? So if you're measuring how much to put in something, of a liquid or a solid, as long as it, like a flour, as long as you can sort of pack it in, fit it in, you're gonna use a measuring cup. These are just different measuring cups. I found some measuring spoons for measuring. So if you're following something called a recipe, you would use those. And then for measuring length, of course, we have a tape measure, which has a bunch of numbers on it. Okay. This one only measures in inches. People that work on things that need to be really, really exact, these are called calipers. And I know some of your family members use these. That's for measuring how thick something is. So I can measure how thick the cups are, and it'll tell me. I have this is a whistle thermometer and a compass. So this measures the direction, and it also measures the temperature for me. Okay, we have some other measuring tapes here. This one was my grandfather's, very, very old, older than I am. We have found things that measure angles. Okay, so if you want to know the angle of something, you can put it on here, and all those numbers will tell you what it is. Even a phone measures the time. It'll measure how long you've talked on it. Okay, we have a clock here. This is a tool called a square. Okay, and a square, just like on a square, the shape of square, you'll notice that the corners are just like this. So this is called a square because you make sure it's called a 90-degree angle. Okay, and my blender thing has some numbers on here. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a measuring thing. Also, I found this too. This actually measures the light. This is a night light that we have, and this little thing will measure the light, and I don't have it plugged in right now, but if I were to cover it up and sort of fool it into thinking it's dark, the light would come on if this was plugged in. Also a level. This is called a level, and you'll see that little bubble in there. This tells me if something is even or if it's on an angle. Okay, so a level is a measuring thing. And a couple more things. This is like a little laser pointer, and you can measure the room. You turn it on and point it to the wall, and it'll tell you how far away it is. And I just took this off my old stove. This is the dial, and it's connected to a thermostat and the electricity, and it'll tell me how hot my cooktop is. Okay, so that also measures. So your assignment today, we're going to talk about temperature, and I thought maybe you could either put the stuff on, but I bet your stuff's all away, so don't worry about that. But I put this on and I'm getting really hot. Okay, so I am dressed right now. I have a scarf on. I have my mitts right here. Okay, and I am dressed for cold temperature. You would not want to walk around like this today. So I'm going to take this off, okay, because I'm getting really hot. So your assignment today will be to come up with maybe 3 different temperatures and draw a picture of how you would dress for those temperatures, okay? So I'm gonna just give you a quick sample, get you started here. So I'm gonna pick a temperature of maybe -10 for my -10 degrees. So that little circle that's up in the air, flying circle, is called a degree symbol, and we use Celsius in Canada, okay? So -10 Celsius, and let's go +10 degrees. You don't need to put the plus sign. +10 degrees, C for Celsius, and let's go something super hot. So let's go +30. We've had days that feel like that, Celsius. What would you wear? I won't do it all. So -10. What would you wear for pants? Especially if you're going out and playing in the snow. You'd probably want to have snow pants. So I'm going to start you off with some puffy snow pants, okay? And what would you want to wear, your sandals, or would you want to wear something big? You'd probably want some big boots on to keep your feet warm, okay? And then what about 10 degrees, okay? What would you wear? Would you need the snow pants? Would you wear shorts? Talk to your family about this, okay? And we've had some 10-degree weather. Some of our morning yesterday was about 10 degrees. So you probably wouldn't want to wear shorts, but maybe you'll just wear some regular pants. And you probably could wear sandals in 10 degrees, but I'd probably wear some running shoes or something like that. Okay, so wear some regular shoes. And then at 30 degrees, what would you wear? Okay, let's just go from the waist down here. And you definitely wouldn't want snow pants. You probably wouldn't want long pants, but maybe you'd want to wear some shorts. Okay, and on your feet, you actually might want to wear some flip-flops or sandals, okay? So maybe I'll just put some sandals on here. And anyway, you get the idea. So your assignment today is to talk about temperature, have a look at a thermometer. See all the temperatures on there. So hopefully you have a thermometer in your house. I had a better one to show you, but I think I actually have it at school. So yeah, so anyway, have a look at a thermometer if you have one in your house, and talk about temperature. What's a cold temperature? What's a warm temperature? What you would wear. Good luck. Thank you for all your work. Have a super day. Bye-bye.